Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Kevin, and of course, we are back with another episode of Sunday Service. Hey, I know it's a little late that I'm dropping this, but it is Easter, and I got to spend time with my family today. I hope you all did too. Happy Easter to everyone if you celebrate Easter. If not, I hope you had a great Sunday. I hope you were able to spend time with your family, do the things that you enjoy doing with them. And if you didn't get to spend time with your family, I just hope you guys all had a great day. All right, so we're going to talk about a couple topics today. I'm not going to make this Sunday service a real long one. I'm going to try not to, but I'm going to try to give you guys as much game as possible in this video. So, the first thing that I do want to talk about is patience and having patience, when not to have patience, and different scenarios where having patience is good and having patience might not be your strong suit. All right, so let's jump into this real quick. We're going to talk about how having patience is a good thing and when you should have patience, right? So, when you should have patience is when you are first starting to deal with people and you're starting to get to know people. That is a good time to have patience with people because getting to know somebody can sometimes be a little frustrating, but you have to be able to exude patience and show people that you are patient when you are working with them, especially if you're an entrepreneur, you're hiring somebody for your business, or um, maybe if you're hiring somebody to do some work for you and you're just getting to know this person, you're trying to vet them for whatever reason. That is a good time to have patience. Another good time to have patience is if you are getting to know a woman. If you have met a woman and you guys exchange phone numbers and you know you shoot her a text message or whatever and maybe she doesn't get back to you right away, instead of blowing her up and texting her over and over and over again, be patient. Wait for her to come to you. And guess what? If she doesn't text you back, or she doesn't respond to you, it is what it is. There's more fish in the sea. Let it go. So those are a couple of times where you want to try to be as patient as possible. Now, when you don't want to be patient is when you are chasing your goals, when you are trying to chase your dreams. If you are a businessman and you want to close deals, a lot of times you don't want to be patient then. Well, the closing deal thing, that could go either or because you don't want to be too pushy. But for the most part, you don't want to be patient. You want to kind of be relentless in those situations and you want to do everything with speed. You want to be quick. You want to take action on those things because I've learned myself in previous, business transactions where if you think about things too long and you don't jump on them right away, you're going to miss out on the opportunity, and then you're stuck kicking yourself in the butt saying, "Hey, if I would have just, you know, maybe jumped on this a little quicker, if I wouldn't if I wouldn't have sat around and thought about it too long, if I wouldn't have been patient by sitting here and not taking action, I would have been able to maybe lock up a deal and I could have maybe got that other deal, whatever the case may be." But those are a couple times where you really don't want to be patient. Okay. So, as I said before about, when you are looking to close deals or you're putting deals on a table, that's one of the times as well where that could go either way with having patience and not having patience, because a lot of times with certain situations you don't want to be too pushy. So that's just a scenario where you kind of have to know when to be patient and when not to be patient. And if you are being patient and it's not working, maybe be a little pushy. If it feels like you're being a little impatient, maybe back off and, show a little patience. But that all just depends on the scenario at that given time. All right, guys, let's step into another thing that I want to talk about, and that is setting goals. Because I know a lot of us, we have problems with setting goals, or, we're told to set goals and think big and have these, real big goals and have these real big dreams. Well, I want you to do that. I want you to have these big dreams. I want you to have these big goals. But that's not where I want you to start off. I always want you to dream big. I want you to dream as big as possible, because I dream big. I dream real big. And that's the only way where you're, going to be able to have these goals, is by being able to dream them, right? But what I want you to do first is I want you to set obtainable goals, right? I want you to be able to set smaller goals that are obtainable first. And the reason why I want you to do that is because if you can set obtainable goals first and you can achieve them, when you achieve those smaller goals, you're able to stack your W's. And when you're able to start stacking your wins, you're able to start stacking those W's. What happens? You start getting momentum behind you, because now you're building momentum because you have that energy and you are achieving things. So now your mind, your body, your heart, your energy is building up, and you're creating so much momentum behind you by stacking these small wins, because you're achieving something. So as you stack these smaller wins and your momentum level starts to build, now you can start setting bigger goals, because what you're doing is you're taking that energy from the smaller goals and now you're moving them into bigger goals. And when you start to do that, that's when you start achieving the big things in life, because energy is always transferred. Energy just never goes away. It's always transferred. So if you're stacking wins and you keep stacking these small wins and you're building up this big ball of energy, you're going to have to transfer that momentum somewhere. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to transfer that momentum into bigger goals. So remember, guys, you want to start setting small goals first, start achieving them, start building that momentum. As you start crossing off all those smaller goals and you start building up that momentum, boom, start setting bigger goals for yourself. Now you're starting to see your life change, because what did I say? You have that momentum. You've been crushing all your smaller goals. You've been obtaining all of those smaller goals. Now those bigger goals are going to seem a lot more realistic to be able to obtain. Instead of starting at 0 and going to 100, you have to meet in the middle somewhere, because when you go from 0 to 100, that stretch is way too long. And when that stretch is too long, you can start to get down on yourself, because you feel like that timeline isn't reached. You haven't reached that big goal in the timeline that you've given yourself. Instead of setting that goal somewhere in the middle, now you have a stepping stone. It's almost like in baseball, you know, where an outfielder will hit the cutoff man when he throws the ball from the outfield to the cutoff man, the second baseman, the shortstop, whatever, before they throw the ball to the home plate. Even if that outfielder has a cannon and he knows he could get that ball to the home plate, it's easier to hit the cutoff man. So look at the same thing as setting and achieving goals. Have big goals, have big dreams, that's fine. But set something in the middle as a stepping stone to where when you hit that, boom, now you know it's another shorter distance between here and there. Guys, I hope that I gave you guys a little information and a little game in this video. I told you guys I wanted to keep this one a little short. It is Easter. I know it's a little late and I got around to doing this video, but the next Sunday service, I'll make it a little longer. I'll put a little bit more information in the next video, and I hope you all had a great Easter once again, if you celebrate it. If not, I hope you had a great Sunday, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Do me a favor, of course, if you guys got anything out of this video, go ahead and like it, share it with somebody who might find value in it. Turn on the notifications and go ahead and subscribe to my page. I will see you guys in another video during the week, and I look forward to seeing you all there. Peace.